right and leak my fury. Before deciding on upkeep, I'm going to check my control area. Okay, so we will upkeep solid ground and stone skin. Sorry, Chris?
The camera gets it all. And that. Yeah, take your circles.
Okay, so
You go upkeep forest as well?
I'm letting that rapid growth expire. That will come off, all the feet will go away. Okay, so this fellow is going to advance to here. And fire off the spray at this guy. Spray. So, stone, ultimately. KSC first. Magic 7 misses him. My stone. Hits it. 16, 19, 1 point. That was close. And on the KSC up there, misses in. That's a bit of a wet script, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like it. Is that the knockdown spray?
And they've got a crit knockdown.
Crit knockdown.
He can aim. We can't damage this one.
The
Relentless charge guy.
circular vision
No,
guy.
yeah, circular vision guy. I'm going to shoot him. Shoot him in the front of his face because he's looking around. Right, 8 hits him. Power 12.
On 16 damage.
3 damage.
She is still good. One point left.
And then he's going to Zephyr. No, I'm not because he's got counter charge. Get that in your pipe and smoke it. Right, druids are going to advance. Advance to there. Advance to there. I'm just thinking in next play,
See
go
where he's
Jack.
at. Yeah.
He's going to shuffle to there. He's going to shuffle up. He's going to shuffle up. He's going to shuffle up. He's going to shuffle up to there. This fella's going to force bolt him. Magic 7, that's 14.
Missed.
Them. He can use the devouring on the big jack. Hits the big jack. Power 15 on the big jack. 1 damage to the big jack.
Right.
That's it.
Which one was that one?
That's J1. J1, yo.
J1.
And blast damage, power 8 on the KSZ.
That's the KZ.
Blows up the KSZ.
Oh no. Is that box damage or? Is that box or not?
It just blows. No, it doesn't blow you
Blows you
up.
up. Okay.
No, it doesn't blow you up,
Oh shit.
He just blows you up, as in you go. No, I don't really, do I? Combat, I believe. Yeah, what pleb? He can use full bolt on the juggernaut.
Destroy.
One of yeah, that one.
What
He
was
hits him,
Yeah.
push you. Think. What's that? Not a 10.
I think
Nothing. But he hasn't got white enough angle. The rest of them hot clouds.
slightly worried you pushed the Devastator out. I was worried that you pushed the Devastator out.
I got the Guardian yet. Got just brown with melee weapons. Got counter magic up again. Okay. Okay, so right, we're gonna have to go anyway. Look, see if I've got. Yeah, definitely can't get like this with that. So, shifting down's gonna shift Megalith up to the front of the other units down. We've got to use that. And then that unit's gonna shift Megalith from there. Basically gonna drop in there basically. Is that base to base?
Yeah, that's base to base.
Okay, cool. That's Mr. Megalith.
Joy.
Stone skin. Have to give
Mr. Butcher. Butcher.
one in the back of the head. Right, he's gonna check his command range.
Oh! I think you got it actually.
Sorry?
I think you got it. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it.
Cool. He's got a very little known ability. He's got Beastmaster, the same as
Shepherd.
the Legion Shepherd has. Very rarely gets used.
And it's horrible.
So, with
Yeah,
that said,
that's the
This guy,
yeah, the
the
officer.
force, this guy.
even though the druids have already got.
Yes.
Yeah.
Force
It's
is
no
done in
different to a
this
shepherd
activation.
just being off on the side doing his thing.
Yeah.
So Megalith is gonna
So you don't have to.
716 and Mat 7 silent booster hit.
So that means you don't have to bring Boulder up within command control area.
Yeah, you can decide what to do after.
Cool.
Booster hit. 6, 7,
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
11 is 18
You need
booster hit.
sevens, I believe.
I'm power 18, so what are you? 20?
20! Dice minus 2. Ouch.
9 damage. That's unexpected good start. Which triggers weight of stone.
Oh, no, you don't get back strike. You still hit it, but you don't get back
Yeah,
strike.
yeah. I didn't factor in
Yeah.
that, right? So your defense goes
From 16 to -2?
13 minus 3.
3. 13 then. So you need 6s.
How much damage did you take?
9 of 20.
That's the same. Okay, so 6s. Misses.
Nice.
5 attack. Boost to hit.
It hits
I
and
boosted.
yeah.
Boost the damage. He's not going to kill him, but it puts every damage on him.
You don't know. You could kill him. No.
7 damage.
7. 4 boxes left.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
It's nice and clear. Shows the camera what needs to be shown. I think it's here. I don't know if you can.
What?
But she's got 4 boxes left.
Yeah. You hear you saying silly things.
No. I'm a silly person. I'm terrible.
What I'm going to do basically is just have a background track and then sorry we're talking like this, so I'll just raise it up.
Yeah.
And when someone's talking, I'll just drop it down because I can control the volume of voices and drop music on 2 different tracks. It's just
Right, Boulder. Boulder's not bad. Right.
And cut out all the stationary bomb bits. Which is not doing anything.
just run as the other things.
And you're going to cast Earthbite at the ship display.
I should have kept the casey now, I should have killed the stone.
Hits the stone.
Yep. Let's go ahead both.
They're both in on the stone, so my stone. The stone dies.
Finally.
This KSE over here
5s? Yeah.
kills him. And the other KSE,
No.
11.
It's like a 50-50 kill chance.
What is that all about? Everyone's him, isn't it?
Spray.
Yes.
That's 17 in combat, aren't you?
Yes.
Butcher.
Oh, Butcher. With stone is 13. Oh, you're thinking with
Combat,
the
yeah.
flesh. Oh, against shooting. Yes. Yes.
Shooting or, yeah.
Yes.
Throwing that down.
Hopefully I win the game.
Hmm?
Should just turn Butcher around as good. Fury.
Right, so...
Should have bombed the dog first.
Okay, so what we're going to do is the guardian to come about with that. With animus, okay. Flush it away.
can know exactly what you're doing.
Fucking throwing me.
Trying not to get my face in the camera.
Leaning in, I'm in the camera, leaning out, I'm not in the camera. What's in the camera? What's in the camera?
Alright, you can shut up. I'll probably just throw in the face.
No, you missed.
Sorry?
You missed.
You just put that. You put 16 on you.
Yeah. Still gonna miss.
Shut up!
You give this next one?
No, I know it's like you can point blank range.
You'll miss.
It hit you.
Oh.
Power 13, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I don't take any blast damage.
You just do that to begin with.
Yeah, I should have done. I was hoping to slap him and then I was quite for his father.
True. Yeah, good work, but you maybe missed. No, you probably did. I was a good choice, Boulder that too.
Sorry?
I was a good choice, Boulder, but...
What was the game?
Just one case, if you run the other one then, get gang bonus, do it.
Right, so you guys are going to aim. Leffer. There. 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 3 shots at the KFC if they can. First one misses. Second one misses. Other dice away. Third one.
That's
8,
18.
16.
16, what hits, yes.
Oh, 12.
I think they're all dead, apart from like 2. Yeah,
Okay, so that concludes my turn. Turn recap. This wolf dog shot a great bear, left him in 1 box, fail. This black slab wayfarer sprayed 2 Ks in my stone, missed both Ks, did point damage to my stone.
fair.
The druid moved up, tried rearranging his jacks to get the Devastator out of the zone, but didn't move wide enough to get the angle. So I pushed Juggernaut back an inch and threw the Devouring at the Juggernaut to kill the KFZ. With the unit attachment here, the Druid, the double teleported Megalith up behind the Butcher. Megalith is just inside the Overseer's Beastmaster range, letting me force him even though he's outside Boulder's control area. I didn't get the backstrike because of the Butcher's puppy, but still I had to put 16 points of damage on the Butcher, leaving him on 4 boxes. With that said, this Warwarden tried to punch a Kersey in the face, missed, so blew him up to the spell instead. This Warwarden moved to pop his animus, so he'll take less damage from shooting, and Boulder threw an Earthbite out of stone, killing it and taking out 2 Kersey in the process, 1 Kersey in the process.
Yeah.
And that concludes my turn.
No control points.
Bye bye Megalith, it's nice knowing you.
Just wondering what the best way of killing him is.
Axe to face.
Which axe? I think Juggernaut's got the best chance. He already starts at power strength 19 and can boost it up to...
Butcher's 16 weapon master though. Weapon master edges out slightly.
Get up to 19.5 as well.
19.5, you don't need Fury.
I guess I can cast Full Throttle if I got enough to cast it if I kill you before 6 focus is gone. Yeah. So, not gonna allocate anything. No, it keeps because I didn't cast any. Ooh, I will have to take a test with the KZ Assassins. They pass.
That's fine.
Hey.
Fear to win, boss.
No.
Assassins are stupid.
They're cowardly cowards.
How can you know assassins that aren't fearless?
How can I what?
Go run forward, you're assassins. Go and kill things. Oh, we're scared.
Alright, we're going to start with the Draken. He's going to charge this stone.
Who is the Draken?
Draken.
Cool.
Got an 87, 10-inch charge. Let's hope for plenty of impact hits, because this is going to be funny. So, he's got range for it to get base.
Yep.
So, first one.
You only get one lot of impact attack.
That's
So you ride
Go that
over.
way slightly.
go that one slightly then. Yeah.
Miss. Roll a 3 like you did on that mannequin.
No. I hit.
No.
Oh no, I missed.
Well,
Balls. Oh well. They'll
I'll
Draken.
judge. If you don't hit with your impact attack, you don't
I
keep
know,
going.
but it's so bad that you just did that to him and said roll a 3.
I've done it to you as well, so
I didn't even say just miss, it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
roll a 3, roll a 3.
Right.
You're on camera scratching your head like a gibbon.
It can't
No,
see
not
me.
quite in camera.
Gibberish.
Not quite in camera. Right.
Definitely want to get up through the head.
Right, assassins. I don't think I can actually get no. Let's get these pleasing assassins out of the way. The underbosses go for possibility here was not going to get checked. And he's going to charge this guy. 9.5 inches. Well, 9 inches.
Cool.
Yeah. And he's going to run to there.
Running.
He's running.
Okay, cool. Go on, shank me.
So the underboss has a match of 8.
Anything but.
Anything but. And I'm going to get the butt. Nothing.
In the butt.
And
What? In the butt.
power strength of 12.
I'm rotating minus
Okay. 6.
another 7 damage.
7 damage to the 6.
Excellent.
The worst place possible. And then his second melee attack, which is the butt.
Exercise in dice failure. Futility at its best.
Yeah. Got that right. Let's see if I can kill this we'll advance to there.
Okay.
Actually technically I could advance out of melee range.
Why
Because of the
would
dog.
dog free strike you?
You can. I've got a dog.
Yeah, you got a dog, haven't you?
Yeah. So I'll move out of melee range, just out of melee range, just to prove a point. Because I can.
Okay.
And let's start waiting on the megalith.
Okay, cool.
So dice minus, you're on at 18,
21.
21. So this is dice minus 5.
Yeah.
I can make that to dice minus 2 with fury. With 4 to 5 attacks. Dice minus 2 is better than 7 attacks, so dice minus 5. Even with weapon master. So I'm going to cast fury on the butcher.
Okay.
And that gives me plus 3 strength. Unfortunately, it shreds my defense slightly. Shredded. And he is mat 9. You have defense.
9.
So this is where I roll double
But.
1.
Anything but.
This is where I roll double 1 5
This
times.
is where you
in a row.
roll the butt.
So his first initial melee attack will hit, hopefully. He's weapon master. He's not charging.
Minus 2.
Dice master 2. So 8 damage to the 6. Attack.
No.
Let's get the butts. That's one has 2. 6, 9 to the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
An attack, no full throttle from me, which hits and moves the flag. And the white one's the location. 6, 7 to the 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I attack, no iron flesh for me.
Basically can't down the spell, can't cast.
And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, last attack. Down to armor 18. I hit.
Come on, Chris.
And kill the megaliths. And you can't get that fury because you're out.
1 miles away.
And I should have dealt with the stone. He shouldn't have missed. Right, used all my fury. You can have that weight stones back, Fiend. We're going to activate the destroyer. Let's go block off line of sight to there. And you're immune to burst damage, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're immune to burst damage.
Yeah. You shoot one guy.
With Arcing Fire, can I see Boulder?
You can.
Take a pop shot at Boulder.
14. Misses. I've got the wrong deviation.
None of that, yeah. About 14 to Boulder.
Actually, no. Wrong deviation.
6.
No, I'm going the wrong way. I might blow them up. That'd be funny.
Dog will advance to there.
Okay.
This Juggernaut's going to advance the base contact with
Sorry?
Destroyer.
Okay. Turn the destroyer slightly.
I'm going to risk some free strikes on the yeah, that's data.
Carry on.
Just do a walk to there.
Just carry on.
There.
Not
doing
like
his
you're
job.
gonna batter to be fair.
He's going to walk to here. He's going to box him on the face.
14, so 8. No.
He's got a fist though. Which does hit. It's only power strength 15 though.
I'm 13. He still kills him.
Really?
Even double 1 though. He's on the 13 crit.
Oh,
Plus 2.
sorry, I thought it was a stone.
The plus 2, not minus
I'm
10.
thinking of something. Yeah. Cool. Wonderful. Bears. Bears. You're going to charge a stone, I think. With circular vision, they can actually charge stuff.
Did you just say circumcision?
Circular vision.
Circumcision, okay. Close.
Terrible. Alright. So this one's going to charge the stone because I can see it. Is that right? No?
Yeah, they can both see the stone. You've got line of sight there. No,
maybe
line of sight, actually.
No, he's close.
This one does that.
Not his base.
No, he has got line of sight. It can't possibly be blocking anyway. They've both got line of sight, good.
He's going to charge to that.
Free strike from him?
No.
No? Okay.
He's going to charge the stone.
Okay.
That.
Cool.
Backswing. Hits.
Okay.
Count 12. That's plus 4.
Okay,
He
that's
died.
fine.
Yeah. We'll backswing it into this guy.
That's 14.
8 sixes. It's a hit. That's strength for 12. You survived, don't you?
13 for full damage, 1 box left. Funny.
He doesn't have his charge target anymore, so he'll attack him.
Okay.
Which
That's 14 misses.
misses, and his second backswing will hit and kill him. Widowmakers will advance to contest this, so you don't get silly shenanigans, dominion, domination shit going on.
Any forest or shenanigans?
This one will shoot this guy.
Okay, cool.
See?
Okay, just head in the back.
Wasn't a backstrike to begin with.
Okay, so 12 and 5.
The hit, the damage.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get another one. I don't think so. No.
No.
This one will not bother. This one will hit.
Taking combat and
Yeah.
miss will shoot it right there.
Yeah, stealth. He might as well shoot this. Even though it's in combat, it doesn't have a melee range, so
Okay, cool.
he's stealth, so I can shoot for him.
Cool.
Point damage. And we'll do the same with this one. Which you also see. Point damage.
So this. Devastator. Get the Devastator.
Devastator. You roll damage on Devastator. And did no damage. That was pointless.
Funny.
I could have chosen to do one. I believe that will end my turn. That is
Okay,
it.
recap.
Recap.
Recap the legendary dragon first.
Legendary Draken that failed to do his job of killing a stone. Well done. Widowmakers, they shot some stalkers on the other side of the table, which could do heavy damage on Butcher. I fully expect they will get the kill. Bears dealt with a stone and the black lad fairly nicely. Could have done with backswing on the Warden. Is it Warden?
Warden.
It is Warden, yeah, on that one, but apparently not. The underboss did a nice bit of damage in the wrong area of the Warden, and then missed with the second attack. Devastator, I'm never going to get this name right. Devastator walked up and
Looked
yeah.
imposing.
Looked imposing with his lovely shiny armour. Juggernaut just moved up and slapped a druid. Did I fire with him? I don't think I did. No, I tried firing a
Shot
gold
Boulder,
nice cheap shot, maybe don't do some damage there, but it missed. And then scattered, nowhere important. Juggernaut moved up to the other side to the Butcher. And dogs supporting Butcher. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so Clan passes to
Oh,
me.
I also killed Megalith in the Butcher. Butcher definitely star of this match. More rally Megalith. Unfortunately, I am now defense 13.
So with that, Clan passes to me. I'm gonna suck off my beast.
Nom nom.
Growl. I'm then gonna cut for 1.
How dare you?
Right, get solid ground. I've got solid ground.
Obliteration!
obliteration is now a possibility, yeah. So my unit shifting down with the UA gonna shift. He's shifting to there. He's shifting to there. He's shifting to there. He's gonna rock out of this fella.
Yeah.
Defense
14, magic 8.
I'm magic 6, that's 12.
That's
It
miss.
can't go anywhere.
Last damage here.
7, 8, 13 kills him.
Yeah, he's dead. Thank you.
I'm right for the thing.
Yeah. Copy.
Coffee. Well, I just don't know. I don't know why it's not bloody working. It's better to take the phone off and just turn down the phone so they'll probably charge it.
It's gonna be all the bears all over again.
Okay, so druids are gonna activate next. Druids are gonna advance to there. Not actually going in any melee, just walking to get to there.
Yeah.
This fella's gonna advance to there. He's gonna get us devouring on the dog.
No.
And its range is empty. Magic 8.
Dog is defense of 13. You've hit.
10, 16 hits and power 15.
Minus
14.
one.
Power 14, so
Is dog tough? Dog is tough!
dog is tough. Dog is on the floor.
Dog is on the floor.
He's gonna football the dog. Football is in range. He hits dog. Power 10. Dog takes another tough roll.
Dog is not tough.
Dog is not tough anymore.
Right.
Cheers. Thank you.
So I had it down here so I didn't go across the camera, but you obviously didn't notice.
There's water on the camera now. Have to cut
This
that
fella's
out.
gonna football the juggernaut.
Editing. Yeah.
Football juggernaut from him.
Which one? This one?
That juggernaut.
That one.
The one at the back.
Yeah.
That's 11, which is a hit.
That's a hit.
And I push you 3 inches away.
Joy.
No, from the
With a
base.
blank face.
There's a
What
space.
is? What could go there?
Nothing, because you can't teleport.
He's gonna
He's
football
gonna shoot me.
He's gonna football the juggernaut. He hits him. Push you another 3 inches back
Where was that coming from?
from this one.
Get away.
That's him. He's gonna pop counter magic, not a cloud. So he's still not getting obliteration. He's gonna pop a cloud and sit there and go, nah,
Nah.
nah. Okay.
Bear's gonna get you.
Sorry?
Bear's gonna get you.
No, I'm not. Oh, they're gonna charge this great bear.
Revenge.
There.
Oh, this would be funny if you don't kill him.
Right, so that's 13, aren't we?
Yes.
Just hit the charge attack. I know what happens. 1, 2, 3, 8, 15 with the hit. Power 14. Take a tough roll.
Already damage, so yes, he is not tough.
I attack on the other fella, boost the hit. Hits him. Power 14, tough roll.
I'm a 14, yes, tough. Do it! No, he is dead.
Well, it's going to sit pretty with the transfer for now. Nothing to do with that, nothing else for him to hit. Right, Wolf Dog can see, you can't see him, can he?
Who?
This one.
Oh no, we actually do probably a Zephyr.
They're going to aim, he's going to Zephyr. And then he's going to take aim shots at Boulder, Butcher. First one, Bradley.
You can shoot P.Baulder if you want. I don't mind the lack of line
Well,
of
yeah,
sight.
aim to shoot Boulder, not to mention line of sight's a problem. Rat 8, you've got Fury, so 5 to hit you.
Yes.
First one hit. What's that damage?
That's -6.
Hey, it's a 4.
My heart is just going
Second one,
is a
hits
miss.
on 5.
That was a miss.
You got Fury on.
Yeah, I did have Fury.
What are we on? Minus?
Dose -6.
2 damage.
2 more points.
Boulder has 2 boxes left.
Are you sure that you mean P.Baulder, not Butcher?
Butcher has 2 boxes left as well.
So you can mark down that you have 2 boxes.
Right, this Warthog is gonna aim.
Right.
He's gonna use Zephyr.
Yeah.
I'm doing him first.
Yeah.
There you go. If I did him first, he'd be counter charging.
Yes.
And then he's gonna shoot Butcher if he's in range.
Yeah, you're in. That's
And
a 10.
cool.
Oh.
You hit them? Come on!
Yes.
Right, okay, so.
How did you
You're
not
tipping that everywhere.
So?
No. Right,
It's not normally PCB.
Ball warden is going to trample. Right, do that. Trample over this guy on my druid.
Defense.
On my druid. 8 plus 6 is 14, he hits the druid. He kills the druid. On your guy, and that's 6. This is your guy.
I don't get
Transfer for free. And a Geomancer now spikes the Butcher. Boost to hit.
Yeah.
It's a crit as well, so you're on the floor.
Among arrows.
Quick question, what's his melee range?
Boost the damage.
It's fine.
And what about Joker's
Half
melee
13.
range?
I can do it anyways.
Minus 5.
Again.
For 5, 6 damage. That was ridiculous.
Recap how you did that.
Okay, so what happened? The druids rearranged these jacks a bit, mainly that one, pushing them away 6 inches so they didn't block line of sight. These 2 Warthoggers then aimed while their unit obviously used Zephyr so they could effectively get a 3-inch advance while still maintaining their aiming bonus. They shot Butcher, put another 2 points of damage on him. This Warthogger over here aimed. This guy then used Zephyr, moving himself first to block the counter charge. Moving him up, he shot Butcher, hit, did no damage. After having Boulder clear out the Great Bear so the Warden wouldn't take 3 strike, he trampled up, Geomancer and no spikes at the Butcher, not Boulder. Boosting the damage. He got a critical hit which knocked Butcher down. Not that I had anything else to take advantage of it. But the boosted damage did the last 2 points of damage to put him in the dirt.
So, no control points, but cast a
No
kill.
control points, cast a kill.
Sweet.
Do you think you would be able
Go
to?
Butcher.
Do you think you would have been able to win by scenario?
If I hadn't gone for that with Megalith, I could have cleared those out of the zone and got a dominate. So I'd have had the wall guarding going on him and push him out of the zone. That got me 2 control points. If I could then keep my wall stalkers between your jacks and my beast, then I'm basically using the druids, his chain attack slam, his ram attack, to just, I can't kill you jack, but I just keep pushing them out of the zone.
Was there anything you were worried about?
The poor heavy war jacks. Mainly the Armour 25 ones are walking around the zone. They're horrible.
So
Might
you
have to
think
go
the turn firing actually quite helped because you delay their movement?
They just walk around and
I didn't get any boulders in. I didn't see any need for it. I could probably maybe bulldoze up to the hedge, but
yeah.
it was better to try and get deeper into the zone, just so you needed more full spots to push him out. I was worried you were gonna start chucking stuff about actually.
Start doing what?
Chuck jacks around out of the zone, which would have actually probably, if you managed. Oh no, you did kill the Cozy Assassins, so yeah, you could have got 2 points easily, but the counter charge from that.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I could, if I hadn't gone for the kill on Butcher, I could have bagged 2 control points, and then effectively I'd be hoping I could throw you and say you land at least 4 inches away from any of my beasts, so I can then drop a forest between you and the beast to stop them charging.
I also think I could have done a better job, like that, with the screening, and maybe put the Widowmakers behind to stop the
I could
force
then
will.
pull that fella out. You could pull him out an inch. I've got a big range of trample options.
Well, it was just something, it was a thought of...
Rather than casting Fury, why didn't you feed?
Because I completely forgot about my feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would have done roughly the same,
No, I could
same
put Iron
additional
Flesh up.
damage. You
Yeah.
would still have 2 Fury left, which would have afforded you Iron Flesh. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have had that roll of like 16 on the attack roll for the Earth Spikes, but certainly for it would have set you up better for
You're right, I should have
going
featured.
on a 1 man rampage.
I should have featured there. You're completely right. I actually just completely forgot about the feet.
He's got good feet.
He's got good feet, I just completely forgot I had one.
But Boulder's feet is
Though,
quite hard.
saying that, you actually got some fairly high dice rolls on hitting with those 2, so... Well, with 1.
Yeah.
So, even Iron Flesh. Yeah, the added armour would have been helpful.
Plus 2 armour would have.
Plus 2 armour. I might survive that. Might.
Yeah. It's more bad, more pressure so that you're keeping the jacks back to block lanes to him rather than sticking them in the zone where I've actually got to deal with them. Dragon's very good for 4 points. He's a chronic pain in the ass. And you have to
Yeah,
deal
well,
with
you cleared the flag. I was thinking I probably should try and go for the flag, but I was kind of torn with Megalith. I wanted him down because he's painful. He really is.
Megalith painful.
But saying that, I could have just run Butcher out of there with the dog.
Feated anyway, gave three focus to
Yeah, feated
Juggernaut.
anyways. Give the focus to Juggernaut, move Butcher into full contestable domination range of the flag, and then fought from there. But you would have still got a couple of shots off. You might even got had him doing a star. That's probably your last resort, right?
I already used him to blow up a cave.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, that's true.
So that Earthbite was literally my last thing I could do.
So running at Butcher away with free focus, feeding,
Free focus was
free
my
focus
good
on
thing.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut can deal with Megalith.
I'd then be looking to, I would have had to actually try and win on Samaria.
Yeah, but with 3 heavy warjacks in the zone, that would be
get them out quite quickly.
possible.
So P.Baulder, has he got enough to run 4 heavy jacks?
I reckon.
Yeah,
Full
reckon.
throttle, yeah.
With
Right,
full
right.
throttle up, he can run the jacks up to position.
Would you rather change him over so he's got some heavy boilers on?
It's not needed, to be honest. With full throttle, even though most people consider it being a trap spell, I feel it allows him to run a big battle group fairly efficiently.
Get them all in
The
position.
problem,
and
the real problem I had here was Baulder's feet turn. It's just like, okay, I can't move. Why bother? Really, and then the turn after I had to deal with Megalith.
Yeah.
But I feel early game Full Throttle is definitely good with more than 3 jacks.
It's efficient. It's efficient running.
Yeah,
It's nothing
yeah.
else.
I'm essentially getting a Kodiak, a heavy boiler with Full Throttle on the first turn.
So
Definitely.
only if Draken could actually run over a small little stone.
Yeah, that would be helpful. It would allow, if the Draken got that stone,
The bears
would have dealt with this guy, and I wouldn't have had to worry about that Earth spike. You'd have lost both Earth spikes, and
I'd have had Boulder first bite and that'd be it.
And you would have had the Draken.
you would
around
still
the
have
back of
bears
Boulder.
because Boulder dealt with bears. So
Boulder doesn't like bears.
But Draken would have suddenly been in the flank quite open for a go on Boulder when he wants.
yeah, well, I reckon Boulder would have then gone for the Draken rather than the bears.
You'd have what size?
Would you have gone for the Draken?
No, bears.
No, the bears still.
Because they got 2 attacks each, whereas the Draken will
He's a
technically
werewolf,
got 2
yeah.
attacks each. If you include his mount, one of them isn't Weapon Master.
Poor Draken. He's probably the downfall with me, and the fact that I should have probably ignored Megalith and gone for the potential points the turn later. The Juggernaut could have killed Megalith.
I think that scenario in particular is quite hard against Boulder if you go in second, because Boulder's army is all over the zone before you're even off the starting block.
Mm.
So, with the fact you can keep a stone effectively 12 inches back, by the time you're going into the zone on your turn 2, you're effectively, most of my army's on the other side of the zone.
Yeah, Boulder tier is just so incredibly fast, especially when you take him first turn. He's just like, he's already on the zone. I need to somehow win the zone back. With
Yeah.
Cadle Jacks, unfortunately, it's just too slow, especially when you feed turn 2. We can barely get into the zone and start contesting.
Mm.
The Devastator can do that. The armor 25 certainly helps.
Yeah, definitely.
You just didn't bother touching it because there's no point,
No
especially
point.
with 2 Juggernauts in tow that can then make a mess of whatever tries to do with the Devastator.